Today on Softball 360, the Stadium Power Tour is back as the Long Haul Bombers prepare for a one-of-a-kind home run derby. New teams and new players, but the desire to be the champ, oh, that never changes.
I'm Natalie Kane, and another season of Softball 360 is upon us. Get ready to see some of the best hitters in the game.
We'll review last year's greatest hits and highlights from the Stadium Power Tour as the Bombers put on a show in 13 big league ballparks, from New York City Field to LA's famed Dodger Stadium. It's spring training Bomber style in Las Vegas, where some of the ballparks are not what they seem. Get ready for some show bombs. Softball 360 starts now.
Hey softball fans, welcome to today's episode. Hey fans, welcome to another season of Softball 360. You know what that means? It means that summer is finally here. We've been waiting all winter long for this. We got a lot packed into this season for you. We're going to show you some tournaments, maybe some new products, even things to improve your very own game. Check this out.
Each week on Softball 360, we'll follow the greatest home run hitters on the planet, the Long Haul Bombers and the Stadium Power Tour. We'll tap into what they do best, blasting show bombs, and they'll share some secrets on the game, from tips, grips, and even some quips. But Softball 360 is also about the roots of the sport. We'll get out to local tournaments big and small, from the thousands at McQuaid's and the Fireman's, to the WSL Worth North American Championships in Panama City Beach, Florida. We'll have the inside information from experts who can help get your game in gear and reviews on the latest equipment. But most importantly, Softball 360 is about people. We'll share stories about softballers who are passionate about the game. Softball 360 supports the folks that support the sport.
And then there's the centerpiece of Softball 360, the Long Haul Bombers, the not-so-bashful Bashers. They're ready to get it on.
Here come the Long Haul Bombers, the world's greatest softball home run hitters. They travel the nation showcasing their brute power at major league ballparks across America on the Stadium Power Tour. All summer long, the Bombers go one-on-one in a one-of-a-kind home run derby, earning the right to be crowned champion. Each player gets 15 swings. Each home run is worth 1 point, except the last pitch, known as the money ball. It's worth 2 points and could be the tiebreaker. Each team is represented by some of the best brands in the sporting world, and the winning team is awarded the Manufacturers Cup. The top Long Haul Bombers advance and earn a spot in the finals and the right to be known as the champion of the Stadium Power Tour. Get ready for the Long Haul Bombers.
Keeping it simple.
As a new season begins on the Stadium Power Tour, there are always new questions to be answered, starting with, who can knock off last year's champ?
I don't want to sound too confident, but I think Team Mikan is going to be tough to beat.
For the players, the goal seems simple. Earn the right to a spot in the Stadium Power Tour Finals.
Don't settle for anything less than getting it done.
Veterans like Brett Helmer of Team Easton have a clear vision of what it takes to navigate the ballparks and the battles ahead.
I don't take the takes. I take 15 swings and try to put them in the air and be consistent. Just free and easy, nice and smooth.
Former champ Chris Larson of Team DeMarini is ready to set the proper pace for the road to a championship.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of behind-the-scenes swings. It's doing everything you can to be prepared that when you step into that stadium, the only thing that can take you down is your nerves.
Two-time champ Denny Crine of Team Mikan has a new teammate, Ed the Kid Vega. While Vega's technically a rookie on the tour, this is no kid to mess with.
He's one of those guys that just absolutely murders the ball.
Team Combat sports a clever mix of youth and seasoned experience, led by veteran Johnny McCraw, who claimed a championship back in the day. And you can be sure he wants to finish strong.
It's about time for me to hang him up. It's been a good run, but it's probably my last year, to be honest with you. Every time we get in it, we win it, so we'll see what happens this year.
As the Stadium Power Tour powers on this summer, we're going to take you behind the scenes for an exclusive look at some of the best ballparks in the entire nation. Like here, this is Target Field in Minneapolis, one of the newest and best parks in the base. This 39,000-ish seat gem always scores well for spectators. ESPN rated it #1, and it's pretty easy to see why. Target Field may be the perfect combination of classic ballpark with modern conveniences. Target Field also has a nifty collection of statues that honor Twins greats from all eras. There's Harmon Killebrew, Rod Carew, Kirby Puckett, Tony Oliva, and the latest, a statue of two-time World Series champion and local kid made good, Kent Hrbek. Target Field is a great place to catch up on all that's going on, and not a bad spot for a photo. Plenty more ahead on Softball 360.
Still ahead, from Tampa to Toronto, New York to LA, we'll review a season on the Stadium Power Tour as the Bombers crown a champion. And viva Las Vegas, baby! The Bombers prepare for the season in the shadow of Sin City. Some hard work and tough talk about who'll step it up in the battle to be #1. This year, the Bombers will be blasting away for something even bigger than a championship. Team Gordy will be hitting for the old scout, Gordy Hiegel. A team featuring Jeff Wallace and Dustin Robbins are swinging for donations to help out with Gordy's medical costs. For details, log on to softball360.com. Softball 360 is brought to you by Easton Sports. There is a difference. The difference is Easton. Louisville Slugger. Since 1884, the teams at the top swing Louisville Slugger. Miken Sports. Elite equipment for the elite player. And by bpathletics.com. When you want the best in quality service and price, visit bpathletics.com.